Right. So once again, I welcome you all for today's session on the chapter biomolecules, most important chapter of the century, because we are facing a virus problem. This virus, this bacteria, that bacteria. So we are facing microbes problem. So to wipe out all these microbes, we want such a medicine so that it can work very well, and we are, especially human beings, are safe. That's why this topic is very important from the knowledge point as well as from the medicine point. Okay, right. So, under the topic of proteins, we left a small topic. Okay, that topic today we'll discuss. After discussing that small topic on proteins, we will go to the last part of biomolecules chapter. Okay, so which is small topic we left yesterday, and the topic is this topic. Which topic? Now I'm going to show you the topic. Denaturation of proteins. Nature, denature. Naturation, denaturation. Naturation, denaturation. You call in any way using the English language that skill. So I say it as what I say it as a denaturation of proteins. Nature is changed. So every protein is born with a particular kind of nature. Here, what is meant by nature? Here, nature is taken in that way, how it acts, how it behaves, what are its properties. So, that is the way. So, here, nature is what? Not that nature what we think. This what we use, be natural. Okay, nature is very friendly today. Today nature has got anger. That's why earthquakes are happening. That also nature. That nature we can use it in different way, different under different contexts. So here we are using the word nature for proteins. So proteins have some nature. Okay, their alpha amino acid combination, the peptide bond, amide bond, polypeptide, polyamide. So what type of alpha amino acid has gone for the polymerization? Hmm? So all these are called as comes under the properties of proteins. It is also called what denaturation of proteins. Now why we have to study denaturation of proteins? Because it has got both plus points and the minus points. So more plus points only. Okay, so we will come to know when the session progresses. Denaturation of proteins is actually good. So let us try to understand what is meant by denaturation of proteins in simple sense, changing the nature. If protein undergoes change in its nature, that is called as what? Denaturation of proteins. Here is the meaning for what is meant by denaturation. So denaturation is a general word. So today we are applying it for proteins. Therefore, it is called as denaturation of proteins. So denaturation is a process in which here I will take this side so that I can read aram se. Is a process in which a protein loses its native shape due to the disruption. You can take this word as a disturbance also. Okay, due to the disturbance of weak chemical bonds and interactions, thereby becoming biologically inactive. Right. That means we are totally changing the property or the behavior or the working condition or the function of the protein. It is because of what? Because we are disturbing the structure part of protein. See, for everything there is nativity, originality. Okay, so that if the originality changes, then I think we have changed a lot. That's the meaning here. So native part of the protein, whether it is a chemical composition, whether it is the way it acts, so its chemical structure. So if the nativity is lost, if there is a change in the nativity, okay, because of what? Because of what? Disturbance in the chemical bonding, rupturing of chemical bonding, okay, or internal arrangements. So all these, because of all these factors, if nativity is lost, if originality is lost, okay, so then it is called what? Denaturation. So because protein is losing its natural property, that's why it is becoming biologically inactive. What function it has to perform on human body or in living organisms in general, that function will not be performed by that protein because it has undergone denaturation, change in the property. Okay, so nativity is lost, shape is lost, bonds are broken, so due to some interactions. When proteins denature, the cells go through a series of changes. See, the cells go through a series of changes. First loosening, then tightening. So all these will happen. Slowly, slowly, bond starts breaking, new bond starts forming, loosening, tightening, going for some different structure. That's why they're losing the property. No, the nativity is lost. So, in case of proteins, a loss of three-dimensional structure sufficient to cause loss of function. That 3D structure is there. No? That, we have seen the structure of albumin in the egg, structure of hemoglobin in our blood. Okay, so that structure is that 3D structure will undergo change. Okay, so when the 3D structure changes is there, naturally property also changes. When the property change is there, so it will not perform particular function. That means albumin, that white part of the egg, has to perform one role. So that role will not be performed by the albumin, or the role performed by the hemoglobin will not be done. So due to what? Due to the loss in the 3D structure. Loss of secondary, tertiary and quaternary structure of proteins. Secondary, tertiary and quaternary structures are called as what? Most complex structures for the proteins. That structure is what? Is now changing. When they change secondary, tertiary, quaternary, they change to what? They change to primary. Primary structure of protein is known as the basic structure of protein. They change up to the primary. Primary will not change. For example, when you go for hydrolysis of polysaccharides or hydrolysis of disaccharides, they will break down into the simplest monosaccharides. Further, no. Like that, here also in the case of proteins, if they undergo denaturation, so they will change the shape till what? Till the last point. Last point for proteins is what? Their primary structure. Simple thread, a long thread. Okay. So that stage they will reach. So if you want to regain the property again, they have to go for coiling, folding, twisting, all those, and gaining the original structure, then start performing their function. Okay. So they will go for if they are in the secondary level, they will change secondary, tertiary, quaternary can be changed, but not the primary. Okay. So till the primary they come. Okay. And one more point, what is one more point? Change in physical, chemical, biological properties of protein molecules. So all the properties, whether it is chemical or physical, even biological, so all the properties are they undergo change. So this is known as what? Denaturation of proteins. Very beautiful statement, beautiful information regarding the denaturation of proteins. Yeah. Now, diagrammatically, you can understand in this way. Okay, just one example I have taken. Any protein, a folded protein. Okay, if it undergoes denaturation, you see a thread. It opens up. Wherever linkages are in between, all those coiling, all those linkages are what broken, and normal thread is made. Okay, this is called, this is a primary stage of protein. Further change is not possible. Only thing is they have to undergo total chemical change. That's all. Okay, so at the most they come up to the primary structure, thread like structure, fiber like structure, simple one small chain. Okay, right. So in this way, from to bring to our mental picture, so we will try to understand what is meant by denaturation. So it is from complex to the simplest. So denaturation of protein is also called as what? Breaking proteins. We are breaking here. So normally we use the word breaking, decomposition word for the chemical reactions. So here also you are allowed to use same words, but the most correct word for proteins is what? Denaturation, also called as decomposition or breaking. So you can use, you are allowed, okay. But denaturation is the apt word, correct word, so that you can explain very easily in the examination what is meant by denaturation of proteins. Best example, day-to-day example, okay, egg. Okay, so this is a natural protein, egg, yellow part, white part. Okay, you have seen every day. So uh, we consume this egg. So when we boil, when we cook this egg, so they lose the property. So due to heat, due to addition of some chemicals, okay, there are various methods to destroy, to disturb, to disrupt protein part, so that it undergoes denaturation, losing the property. So now boiled egg is what? Are going for the omelette or a boiled egg. So all these are what? Changing the property of natural protein. So whatever property was there in the beginning, now earlier it was flowing. Now it is not flowing. It has become solid. Okay, white part is looking like a coconut. Okay, so property is lost here. So in the same way, biologically also property lost. Earlier, from the egg, we can go for live thing, live living organism will come out from the egg. Now, from the boiled egg, impossible. So all the properties of the native protein is lost due to the denaturation. So best example is what you boiling or cooking egg. One more example here on the right side, it is a curdling of milk. We can convert milk into different forms. So this has become a big hit in food industry. People are curdling, means changing the property of. There's a difference between the curdling and the fermentation. What every day we see in our house, changing milk into curd, that is called as the fermentation. Okay, but curdling is purposely we spoil the milk. There are some methods. Okay, so by using those special techniques in the food industry, where separate institute is there in Mysore, CFTRI, Central Food Research Training Institute, that is there, who is doing research work on the food biology, food microbiology, or food industry, all those. So there we learn how the milk is curdled. So that is called curdling of milk. So when the milk undergoes curdling process, from that we can go for the making sweets. Okay, some kalakhand is one special sweet. Very most people like this sweet. That is done by curdling of milk only. And one more is what? Yogurt. See, in a foreign country, it is called yogurt. Actually, it is a curd form only. It is one more name given to the curd. So, yogurt is sold in the market. So, rich in the calcium, rich in the other content. So, it is very useful. So, that is sold in the market. Or paneer, what we eat in our house or in our dhabas, in hotels. So, paneer is nowadays is in full demand. Along with some other, you can make go for a paneer kofta, some other paneer forms. So, paneer is made out of curdling of milk. So, variety of dishes are made out of curdling of milk. So, curdling of milk is also one of the best examples for denaturation of proteins. So, these two every day we come across. That's why I have taken these two. There are many examples are there for the denaturation of proteins, but these two we deal every day. So I have taken these two only. One is boiling or cooking of egg, and second is what? Curdling of milk. Okay, right. Now, many methods are there in the food chemistry, but I have gone to these four methods, keeping in mind our CBSE syllabus. So, method number one is what? Heat, using heat. Okay, protein denaturation, hydrophobic protein core exposure. Okay, so that part is exposed and that is converted. Best example already told, cooking or boiling of egg due to heat. So heat also can bring denaturation of protein. What is second factor or the second method? pH alteration. Okay, when we change the pH, that also brings a change in the property, change in the protein part of the protein part. Thereby it undergoes denaturation. So best example I have taken is yogurt, curdling of milk. Okay, right. Iron addition, or in some cases addition, adding some calcium related compounds to bind certain amino acids residues. That also will give denaturation process. Example under this what forming tofu gel. Tofu is a milk taken from the soya. Okay, soya milk. So soya milk is converted into soya paneer type rectangular small cubes. There it is rich in the, they say that protein part, converted protein part is best for health. What they say, okay, food chemistry. So that is either in the cubical form or in the gel form. It is sold in the market, and it has become very popular in the what Chinese food. Chinese are known for the variety of snacks and the food. So they prepare variety of food using the this tofu gel or the tofu paneers. Okay, so that also is an example for what denaturation, where by adding some chemicals, here we are adding chemical. There are many other chemicals. So by adding chemicals also you can bring change in the what property, that is called denaturation. Even in the milk also, 1 or 2 drops of lemon will change the property of milk. Okay, that is also called curdling of milk. Okay, so now the fourth and the final, intermolecular covalent bonds formation. So best example, forming gluten while kneading bread. So whenever a bread is needed, so to make a bread or a biscuits, so or a husk, rusk, so not husk, rusks. So we go for kneading by adding some chemicals with that baking powder. So there they undergo some change of property. That protein part of the wheat, okay, wheat contains protein part, no? So that protein parts of the some grains, they undergo change. So wheat becomes the bread. Uh, Earlier wheat was not that much light. Now the bread, if you see, the bread is so light, holes or pores are created due to the escape of carbon dioxide. So all this will happen. That means wheat is undergoing change in the property. So that is called denaturation of proteins. So variety of methods are there. So only you remember these four, and with examples I have written. So that is enough for the 12th class. Okay. All right. So now I think we have completed the small topic what we left yesterday. That is called denaturation of protein. Now the only one topic left, which is the most important topic of biomolecules, is it is this one. So let us go to these two captions I selected, and let us understand what is the meaning behind these statements or the quotes. What is the first one? DNA was the first three-dimensional Xerox machine. What is Xerox machine? It gives same print. No, you can take 100 copies of your mass card. Okay, like that. So it is called replication method. That means he is indirectly saying that replications are there in the DNA, RNA, all those we discussed in our later class. Okay, so DNA is the first natural 3D Xerox machine. Beautiful statement given by the one famous scientist. And you see this part, the right part. The family is the nucleus of a civilization. Ah, what a beautiful caption. Earlier, simply we were wandering, nomad. Okay, we were living in the caves under the tree here and there. No, that means there was no life at all. Just filling the stomach and wandering here and there. That's all. Slowly, slowly, we felt that social life is important. Hmm? Socialization is very important. Get together is very important. Social binding, that is important. Social binding, that is important. So then we started civilization. Okay, slowly, slowly we started living together near the river. Okay, under the tree. Then started cultivating. So that means civilization started slowly. Then the concept of family is made. Okay, so female, male started staying together. Then a relation started giving birth. So that means from that point started the word family. So that's why the meaning is so beautiful. The family is the nucleus of civilization. So I'm using the word nucleus of civilization. Very important. Now today we are enjoying the beautiful civilization. Okay. So different cities have come up. A variety of social life is there. Okay, you can get together anywhere. There. So I felt so beautiful caption it is. That's why I have selected these two captions so that we can start with zeal towards study the last part of our topic. I think I'm making myself clear which is the last topic left, and that last topic is, wait, it is because by looking to the DNA only, I think you have understood which topic I'm going to start. And the topic is this topic, nucleic acids. So these are found in the nucleus. That's why word is nucleic is used. And because they are acidic in nature, so acid word is there. So due to their presence, due to their availability, due to their property, all those are clubbed together, and we have coined a word or a phrase known as nucleic acids. So nucleic acids plays very important role. So fingerprint, forensic department, okay, heredity. So all these branches of biology, biochemistry, microbiology, genetics are related to what? Nucleic acids. So nucleic acid is a top priority nowadays, including the pandemic is giving problem to all of us, that is COVID-19 or the coronavirus, where that protein part, if it undergoes again it is changing delta variant, which variant will come in future we don't know, whether it will adjust our body or not. If it will adjust, it will become normal. So all these we learn by understanding the biomolecular receptor in advance, at the advanced level, at the medicine level. So uh, uh, this requires once again a special session for nucleic acid. Therefore, I want to wind up at this point. Now, in Monday or in forthcoming session, that session is exclusively meant for nucleic acids only. So, I am winding today's session. Any doubts on the protein part or the denaturation part? Most welcome now. About the
No,
property,
sir.
about
No.
the no, clear?
No, sir.
Everything is clear. So it's very easy.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. What about the captions you felt? Two captions, beautiful captions.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful,
Good,
That
sir.
sir.
that you can make use in whenever you give speech in the during your house.
Yes, sir. In assembly speeches.
Now assembly is
Sure,
not
sir.
there, no. So your own that was speech you can use it. Okay, right?
Yes, sir.
So that means I
Anand,
think I have made clear. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
I have made clear about my today's topic on denaturation of proteins.
yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Sandeep is usually you'll ask, no problem. He understood, very simple. Sandeep is a biology boy. Hmm? Irena, Irena, computer boy. Hmm? Hmm. So Anand Hetnali clearly understood what is meant by his protein. So by using his protein, I think he'll progress. That is called as a protein progress for Anand Hetnali. And I want him in the out of out list, especially with respect to chemistry. So shall we wind up now? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So
Sir,
thank you, my dear
send
students.
PPT
Thank
to
you very
group,
much.
sir.
Huh?
Send PPT to group, sir.
PPT?
To group, sir.
Upload this PPTs in WhatsApp group.
Okay, 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 okay. I am on holding for a few days I am holding, but I will upload. Don't worry, I will upload
Yes,
because
sir.
our fourth. I think we are tomorrow. We are celebrating 15th August, Independence Day, and I
Yes, sir.
wish you all a very happy Independence Day. And you are
Same to you, sir.
youth power, youth energy. So the most energetic part of our country is the youth only. Therefore, we are waiting for a very best India ahead. India is now in your hands, safe hands. So kindly protect, kindly preserve, kindly enhance Indian culture, Indian civilization, Indian property, Indian inventions, all those. Our lovely boy Vivek. So Vivek and team. So therefore, with this, once again, I wish all the best, and wherever you are, kindly celebrate with your parents Independence Day tomorrow. Okay. So with this, thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.